What's going on, folks? This is Mr. Colion Noir, and this video is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be my first installment about concealed carry. Now, I haven't been concealed carrying for a long time, but I have been carrying for a little bit now, and I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys about some pointers. I've been getting a lot of questions about concealed carry now that it's become a little bit more popular and not so taboo as it once was. And the first thing I want to talk about today is printing. When I first started carrying and I first received my CHL, I spent countless hours trying to figure out the right setup, the right holster to basically conceal whatever handgun I was carrying. I was so paranoid and so overwhelmed at the thought of somebody knowing that I had a gun on me and how they would react. I'd be thrown in jail and my life would be ruined, more or less, because I printed. And to be honest with you, for those of you who are thinking about getting a CHL or have already gotten your CHL and you're just starting to carry, and I can see you now standing in front of the mirror trying to basically find ways to conceal your gun without overprinting, I'm going to tell you now, it's not that big of a deal. And what I mean by that is this. Of course, you want to obey the law and you don't want to print, but a lot of the times, the printing situation is more or less a figment of our imagination. We're so concerned about it that any little bulge or slight variation in your shirt that would be normal to a regular person seeing you passing in the street screams gun to us. Like, we think that everyone can see it. We think everyone has x-ray vision, and that's just not the case. And it took me a little bit to get over this, but eventually I did. Now, from time to time, I like to push the boundaries in terms of concealing some of my handguns, because honestly, I didn't really change the way I dressed. Now, you're going to get a lot of people on here who are going to tell you that concealed carry is a lifestyle, that it's a big change in life, and to a degree it is. It's a very important thing, and I think it's something that you need to take seriously. But one of the things that they're going to say also is that you should dress around the gun. Now, in theory, that sounds great, but quite frankly, I'm not going to go and completely revert my whole wardrobe because I'm carrying a gun. I'm going to make whatever gun I have or find a gun to fit the way I dress. That just seems like a cheaper option to me. Now, in doing that, you need to understand that from a printing standpoint, everyone cannot see your gun. It's just not the case. There are some textures that hide the gun better than others, but at the end of the day, no one really cares about you enough to really pay attention close enough to see what gun you have on you, or if you have one. It's just not in many people's frame of mind on a day-to-day basis. It's only on your mind because you know you have a gun on you. So for those of you who are starting out new and who are kind of getting into the concealed carry thing, I just want to let you know, eventually this too shall pass. Where now you worry about whether or not you're printing, you'll worry about other stuff, and you honestly will develop a certain level of apathy to it. As long as it's covered up and no one can blatantly see it, I'm fine. And that's kind of where I'm at now. And you'll get to that level too, just with patience and try new things, make it fun, but don't worry yourself too much about printing, and everything will be okay.